Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Worthy, Worth It, and Priceless. This episode will be audio as well as visual. So, if you're listening to this podcast on any podcasting platforms, there will be a video version of it on Spotify as well as YouTube, and everything is under Worthy, Worth It, and Priceless. So, let's get into this episode. So, recently I was at the grocery store shopping, and I was in line. And as I was in line, I decided or I realized that I forgot some things. So I went back to go get those things and I came back. And when I came back, there was a lady there and she had a cart full of groceries. And I was willing to wait because obviously I got out of line. And she looked back at me and she smiled and she said, "You know what? She can go ahead of me." And so when I looked ahead of her, I realized that it was basically the same spot that I was already in. So my encouragement for you is this: God is going to put you back where you belong. I know it's like, you're like, I just been through so much. And I want to give you the encouragement that you haven't missed a thing. Yes, you may have gotten out of line. Maybe you have, stopped doing certain things. But God's favor is still on your life no matter what. And He's going to put you right back in the place where you were supposed to be. And another encouragement, because maybe that message isn't for you, but another encouragement that I got from that story as well was that God is going to move you forward faster than you think. Because for me, sitting in that line, I was willing to wait, but she allowed me to go ahead of her. And that's how the same thing it can happen in your life. You're willing to wait, or you thinking like the promises of God isn't going to happen and everything is going so slow. And what God is saying to you is that I'm going to move you up faster than you could ever imagine. You're thinking you're going to have to wait, and God is just going to propel you forward. So please be prepared, because you never know what God is going to do for you. And now is not the time to look down or anything. And I know that you've been waiting for a long time. But the next thing you know, God is just going to propel you forward. And you're like, oh my gosh, you're not going to miss anything. Nothing will be broken, anything like that. But you will be exactly where you're supposed to be. So please stay encouraged. Until next time, always know that you are worthy, worth it, and priceless.